click on the stream, and then we'll get going as soon as that ticks the 1/4 past. Yeah. Oh, I just hope a few less DNFs and League One would be nice. I mean, it's Monaco. You never know what's going to happen here. But
that was a horrible. Watching that, it was horrible. I couldn't do it in the rain.
Yeah.
I hope it don't rain.
It's entertaining to watch as it was, but
God.
Yeah, I could only imagine racing it. Well, you're going to be racing this one.
Yeah, as long as it rain, it'll be alright.
Yeah, obviously it rained the last one. Yeah, everyone's got plenty of invites. I think everyone's got at least 4. If anyone does feel like they need any extra invites, just ping a message in the stream, and then I can get you a couple more. Because there's so many people that internet or connection is poor, and they get kicked a lot. So I can't always remember. So just give us a message, and then we will get you loads of invites. Right, it's now 1/4 past, so everyone ready up?
Let's
go. We'll get this thing going. I don't think we had a single incident recorded last week, did we? Oh no, yeah we did. We had no penalties given out though. Yeah, no penalties given out, which is good. Can't see the same thing though for Monaco.
It's going to be busy, won't it?
Pixers in the comments saying, I'm not sure I have to say, I have the mental strength to another wet race again. Of course, Pixers just did the League One race. I think he finished 5th, I think it was 5th. I know he had a spin where he clipped that barrier with his left rear, but he was really unlucky, but quality driver he is.
Glad it reserve in League One. I couldn't do a wet race and then do this, that'd kill me.
I'm really looking forward to see Pixers on his Championship debut reserving tonight. But it could be a disadvantage. Mental strength doing 2 Monacos in a row could be a advantage in terms of practice. You never know.
Draining, mate.
Same for vintage as well. Let's have a look. What's it gonna do? It's raining. It is raining.
Oh, it's not, is it?
We're on Inters for qualifying 1.
It's a joke.
Inters for qualifying. It was dry quali last time. You better look in that garage quickly and see what the weather's going to be like for the race. DT Bevs for the win, saying Sam. Jeff C. DT Bevs Army's in. I don't think he picked up any points last week, but he's been on good form, hasn't he? He's got much quicker over the last few weeks. Are you in the garage yet?
Yeah, no, having a look. Yeah, qualifying, raining.
What about race?
Let's have a look. Race is dry, it's telling me on here.
What does it say for the whole of quali though? Is it just a wet Q1 or?
I'm just going to wait for it to flick over 5-10 minutes. Hold on. Yeah, raining after 15 minutes. Still raining. 20 minutes, still raining. 30 minutes, still raining. It looks like it's probably going to be a wet. Yeah, 45 minutes.
So opposite to what we had in League One, then it was a dry race, dry quali and wet race. We've got the opposite here. Oh, anyway, who's first out? I've just seen a couple of cars go out. I think first going to be the Williams, and that is Ayrton, who's overcome some PS issues to get in tonight. So we've got 16 of the regular drivers. We've got 4 reserves tonight. One of them is Vintage and Haas. And in the other Haas, we've got Pixers, the 2 League One drivers. Reserving for Argentina and Alpha Fox, who was still absent. We've got Dylan in the Mercedes again, as Julie is still absent. And then we've got on his WNR debut. He's been in WNR before, but in my position, the commentary box, he's racing tonight. Ginger Age in the McLaren, making his WNR debut. And what a track to do it at as well.
Well, I've stuck about 10 laps in. Give it a go.
I mean, I know his commentary's better than mine, but it's the racing that matters for him today. See what he can do. He's on his outlap look. There we go. He sure can drive the car. In that McLaren as well. Yeah, Liam, of course, is in in the lead of the standings at the moment, so he'll be hopeful that his teammate can deliver a couple of points. Who's replacing McKenty tonight?
Oh God.
We'll go back on board with Ayrton. He's going to be the first to start a lap. Got to watch that curb. I can't stand this track. I tend to be really good in the races, but terrible in quali. But when it comes to Monaco, quicker in the quali, race is awful.
Well done, mate.
Let's see what Ayrton does then. Weisheng's also on the lap. It's good to see Weisheng making it 3 weeks in a row. He's been racing, of course. He has had his problem with absences, and he's quite far behind in the standings because of that. But when he races, he's usually right at the top. Of course, last week he got drive-through, which was unlucky. Serious Mushroom saying, "Ginger's racing, oh my, oh my, oh my." Very famous line that is, isn't it, from him? And he's had a tidy lap here. This is where Pix has lost it. He clipped that orange barrier with his left rear. There's so many places you could do that around here, and you just fly your car around. You lose a good 7 to 8 seconds. Most of the time you avoid damage. And this is going to be an interest. Oh, he's invalidated. Ayrton's invalidated. It's really unlucky. Hopefully he's got enough fuel. I presume they've got enough fuel to do a few laps, with it being Q1. And we've got a Red Bull. Oh no, he's coming in the pits. We've got a Red Bull close behind. That's Weisheng. He's now coming on. A bit of correction for some oversteer there. He's now coming onto the straight. It's going to be a 1:22.4 for Weisheng. That's the early pace we got. He's not going for another lap. No, I think it might be Cryptic that's up next. Oh, no, it was Cryptic, and he's facing the wrong way. He's got wing damage. I don't know how he's done that. He needs to get that car spun around quickly. He's had to get more wing damage. You have to do a lap around the track. With that damage, he needs to be careful there. That's not crazy, but it's going to be Lepark's next to come across the line and see what he can do. It's a 1:23.1, so he's 7/10 off Weisheng at the moment. Next up is going to be Theo in the other racing point, and he's up to P3. He's a couple of seconds quite a way off the pace though. Then it's going to be DT Bevs. No, it's not. It's going to be Welsh Maldonado in the other Ferrari. And she gets up to P4. Pix has went up to P3 just before that as well. Bradfield's now in P5. There's a good couple of seconds separating the pack. Great laps on the top two so far. Next up is going to be the Ferrari of DT Bevs, and he goes up to P8. Woods went up to P5 as well. It's really spread out at the moment. First few laps. Shadows is next, and next is going to be Jake the Slayer, and he's up to P5. Very close time compared to Woods there. Dylan's going to be next. Can we get to him in time? No, we can't. He's up to P10 though. So a lot of cars are going early on. I don't know if the weather's meant to get worse. So we see Crazy Bill got to P8 as well. We saw two cars getting really close there. Not sure if that's Theo and Bradfield, but Theo managed to get out the way.
Quite close.
Williams getting out of the way of each other. I want to do a whole lap on board with somebody, but I can't see. I think the Parker, not sure if he's on another lap or not. We've got a Haas going off. I think that's Vintage just getting out of the way. Yeah, there's a lot of cars coming down there, so he's got to be careful, and he's very safe. Come on, Theo saying Tango. Young Tommy saying unlucky there. Last corner's a real pain in the rain. Yeah, pain in the something else as well. And Vintage has got to get out of the way here. Bradfield and Liam. Vintage gets out of the way. Bradfield's got to get out of the way for Liam though. No, Liam slowed down anyway.
Oh, I have to pit now.
I think Liam's staying out. We'll do a lap on board with Liam then. Yeah, I'll see where Cryptic lost it. Down to Sandovolem. Nice turn there. Again, that's a place for invalidating, definitely. Even in the rain, this is slippery, even though it's meant to be really a straight, isn't it? Flat out left here. Crazy Bill's left a session. Woods up to P3. Fantastic that Blair. And to Casino. Easy pace to lose traction. And this is, you've got to kick close to the curb, avoid the wall. And this is that really, really slow turn, isn't it? Can't stand going around this. Turn 6. It's a decent lap so far from Liam. The pace, it just looks so slow, doesn't it? You want to get as close to that Pirelli barrier as possible. It looks so slow, but you've got to keep it relatively slow, otherwise you risk spilling in these conditions. Into the tunnel then. And he's, oh yeah, that's going to be invalidating there from Liam. Just got it too much. Went 4 wheels off, only just. It is harsh though, isn't it? Sloth is in 3rd. He missed that lap from him. Good lap there. So only 4 cars not set a lap yet. Ayrton, Adam, Vintage and Equaz. Equaz I think is on a lap. Ayrton's on another lap too. Equaz is a bit further back. He's getting a bit out of shape, so we'll go on board with Ayrton. Be back. Tidy sector 3 for Ayrton. And he's up to P12. Ayrton's, he's not got so many points recently. He is towards the bottom of the standings, but I'm sure he just needs a good bit of luck to put together to get up those standings. I think Adam as well, he's been struggling lately. But Monaco is one of those tracks, if you just cling on to it, you know, anything can happen here. I think Vintage might have got his first points ever in WNR here last year as well, so hopefully there's good motivation for people. Ginger Rage as well is up into P15, you missed that. Equaz went up to P11, just behind his teammate Bradfield in the AlphaTauri. So yeah, that lap from Weisheng is absolutely incredible. 7 tenths clear of the Parkter. The Parkter's just a few tenths clear of Sloth, and then Woods is well up in P4. He must like Monaco. He's not got any points so far this season. A few crashes as well. He's just been overtaken by Liam Lowe, who's up into P4. Just Adam and Vintage haven't set a lap. Adam is on a lap though. We'll have a look and see what he can do. Crazy Bill's joined back. That's good to see. He needs more invites. He needs to ping a message in the stream. Tidy there from Adam. You lose so much time if you don't get that little bit right.
Oh, dear me.
Bradfield's out on the track. Sneezing's not going to go down too well at the wheel. It's been a bit of a wobbly sector 3 from Adam, but he's not going to be up there at the best times, but he's going to get a lap set, and that's important early on. And what can he do? He's up to P16, so he's in trouble at the moment. He's only a couple of attempts off Ginger Rage, who has set a good time, by the way. Ginger Rage, he's never raced with us before, and he's ahead of Adam, Theo, Dylan, and Cryptic and Vintage haven't really set laps yet. I know Cryptic did, but that was when he spun. He's been in the pits ever since. Adam might be going again here. Oh, he's getting a bit wobbly again, though. Of course, most of them will have dry setups on because that's what the race is going to be. So in the wet they are going to struggle because there's going to be less downforce, and so it will be interesting to see. However, some people might have gone for a bit of a wet setup because track position here is so vital, and they prioritise qualifying over track position over getting high. And Woods has gone up to 2nd with a 1:22.7. He's only 3 tenths off Weisheng. He must be absolutely mastering it. I don't know what he's doing here. I would say he's using that wall glitch when he comes into here, bangs off the wall and then goes flying, but obviously you'd lose your wheel if you did that now. I don't know if anyone's actually ever done that. Use that glitch, that glitching time trial, and then gone and done it in a league race and lost their wheel. That'd be funny. 7 right for cheating. Bev's has got up to P5. He's done 5 laps on those inters. I would say he looks safe there, but you don't know whether the track's going to dry up or what. Yeah, and Cryptic and Vintage are still in the pits as well, so they need to get out and get some time set sooner rather than later.
Why have I spun there?
And Bradfield has spun. Has he spun?
Yeah, we lost it there.
He lost it. He's got wing damage as well, and he's in the pits, and he's down in P12 at the moment, so he does need to get back out on those tyres and set a quicker lap because he's in danger at the moment. He's only half a second clear.
What's that about?
Who's gone quicker? A couple of drivers must have gone quicker. Not sure who. I think Theo's improved on his time. He's up into P14. Young Tommy saying sounds like something I would do. I think he means using the wall glitch. Absolutely not. My time trial for Monaco is absolutely genuine. The Dog Squad saying Cryptic, who's your favourite driver at 6 fast laps and 2 of them wrecked by the Haas, saying Liam. Which Haas, Liam? There's 2 of them out on the track. Theo's on a slow lap here, so I don't know why we're watching him. I think Shadows is on a quicker lap. He'll timing screen says otherwise, but again he's in P11s. We'd like to find a few more tenths. There's 6 tenths the gap between 11th and 10th. He does gain a tenth or so, but doesn't improve his position. But that time could be vital when we get to the end of the session. When they got a Williams and a Slough on out lap, he's going out again. Again, just for some practice maybe on these scrub tyres. It's tidy everyone chat. You want to get as close to that corner as you can, as close to the wall, but obviously you run the risk of touching the wall, and in the race I doubt the drivers will be so close to the wall because we're getting wing damage around here, unless you're running in first, because it's so difficult to overtake, as you can tell. As you know from Monaco just being Monaco, there's very limited opportunity to overtake. Dylan's in 13th. He did improve earlier on. That's the driver that improved and shot up. Still in danger though, of course. Dylan, I think he finished 6th in League 1. So again, there's only 6 drivers that weren't lapped, because it's ridiculous. As soon as the safety car comes out, that's it. You can't unlap yourself. Slough said Woods will win. Looking a good bet. And yeah, he's only 3 tenths off P1 at the moment. Woods is looking really good. After no points all season, he might just like Monaco. Or maybe it's the rain. And Dylan's on a lap here, so I think Equaz is going to have to get out of the way pretty soon, and he does. Oh, and Dylan nearly went flying into Equaz there from losing the rear end. Managed to recover it though. He's a couple of attempts down. I wonder if he's going to come in and put some fresh tyres in. And Slough said Woods is a good bet for win. Well, Slough's just gone up to P1, 10th quicker than Vice Sheng, 10th and a half even. Being the 122s is brilliant here. Lepart is as well, but it's 1.1 seconds between 1st and 5th. So these drivers towards the top, the lap times from them absolutely incredible so far. Welsh Maldonado's out on the track. Oh, and that Haas of Pixter's just about getting away, as is the Parcher there as well. Woods looking crazy quick today. Absolutely is, isn't he? Hopefully Adam gets out of the way nicely. Welsh Maldonado too, and he does. That's awkward that, because he sort of go over that bump. You go around it, didn't you? Go off the racing line. The racing line goes on to the right hand side. It's a really awkward place to get out of the way. Just about avoids the wall there, Welsh Maldonado. Oh, and she's hit that curb there, hasn't she? As soon as you hit that curb, it sends you flying. Liam's in P6. He's out on the track still. Welsh Maldonado is 4 tenths up. Oh yeah, I was going to say there, she was looking really suspect for an invalidation. She does invalidate her time, Welsh Maldonado. She's still got time to set another 2 laps if she's got the fuel in her car. As it stands, Vintage did a lap as well, went up to P17. But as it stands, Crazy Bill, who looked really good in quali last week, didn't he, at the beginning in Monza. And he got wing damage in the race, didn't he? But Crazy Bill, by 7 thousandths, he's off Theo. As Bill's just left the session again as well. That could be him done then. Vintage is 17th, Ayrton 18th, Ginger Age 19th, and Adam in 20th. They're the cars going out at the moment. 2 are on a lap, 3 are on a lap now in fact. Adam's on an out lap. Bill's in the pits and not in the session, so of course we're about 40 odd seconds in front, so there's about 2 minutes left really. But hopefully get back in time, as Ginger Age is 3.5 tenths up through sector 1. Slough wants to prove Woods wrong, saying Serious Mushroom. Slough looking good at the moment. They're both looking really good, although there's 4.5 tenths between them. Means nothing at this early stage. As Bradfield goes up to P5, and that should be him safe. And now he's saying, oh.
Lost it.
Oh, he's lost it. Yeah, it happened a long time ago. He must have improved. He's got to get out of the way, though, because Ginger Age is now on the lap. And Cryptic's retired in the pits.
Oh, I disqualified, mate. Just turning around.
You've been disqualified?
Yeah.
Is you starting last then? Bradfield's going to be starting last.
Jesus Christ, man.
What on earth has happened there? And has promoted Crazy Bill it through. But Crazy Bill could soon be straight back out because Ginger Rage is on a quick lap. He's out of ERS, so, but I'm sure he's going to improve. What can he do as he crosses the line? Up to P14. Knocks Crazy Bill into the drop zone. Knocks Dylan down as well. Bradfield disqualified for his car facing the wrong way. I'm not sure why he did that. As Ayrton now up into P14 as well, so Dylan is now out. Bill is out, and he's going to be out of Q1 too. Checkered flag is waved. He's in the pits. He's not even in the session, I don't think. He is out then of Q1, as is Bradfield. As we just see, I'm not sure who that was that just improved. I think it's Pixter's going up to P6. Vintage has invalidated his time. I'm not sure he's going to get round in time, so he's looking in trouble too. Adam has managed to start his lap. It's not the old quali glitch. We are about 45 seconds ahead. Pixers needs to get out the way of Adam here then, so I'm sure he will, and he does. That's what I mean, that's the awkward bits. You want to go right on that side, but obviously not enough space to completely get out the way. Adam's down in the first sector, so it's not looking too good for him at the moment. Dylan is out. Dylan is out then. He must have invalidated his lap, so Dylan's out in 16th. Ginger Rage is on, I think he's going again, but Dylan's out, Bill is out, Vintage is out. It's all on Adam then to knock Ginger Rage out. It's between Ginger Rage and Adam. Ayrton, well, Ayrton might fall into it yet. You don't know if they both improve their times. Let's see what Ginger Rage does. He's going to be first. He's about to come across the line, and he doesn't improve. So Ayrton is safe. It's all between Ginger Rage and Adam now. Let's see what Adam can do. He's 2 tenths down, Adam. So he needs a stonker of a sector 3, and he needs to find a second or so here to knock Ginger Rage out. I can't see it happening. It's looked tidy so far though. It wouldn't surprise me if he gains time from it, but I can't see him gaining enough. He is going for it though. Fair play to him. He's absolutely going for it here. Let's see what Adam can do as he crosses the line. He does gain 7 tenths, and it puts him up to 16th. What a sector 3 that was, man. We said it looked good. It was 2.5 tenths off though. Gained a second in sector 3. Really, really good effort from Adam, but it is only P16. Bradfield's going to start last, which is not what you want in Monaco. Joke. Vintage 19th, Bill in 18th, Dylan in 17th, and Adam in 16th. And Ginger Rage, on his debut in WNR, makes it through to Q2. Gotta say, a surprise to that session. Those Woods being as high as he is. Adam saying he'd rather start from the back anyway.
We'll have to go the hards, aren't I? So, see what happens.
If I was starting last, I'd sit back about 2 seconds at the start at least.
Yeah, well,
I'll do that. We saw the Alpha Tauri on the track map spinning. I don't know if he was in the way or what, but again,
I just waited for Ginger Rage to go through, and then spun it around and he got disqualified.
You face the wrong way, and it disqualifies you. If you turn around, you crash into another car, and both your face. Anyway,
that's it. Yeah.
We found problems with co-basters in League 1, I think, as well. Like I said earlier, it doesn't let you one lap under the safety car. So there was only 6 cars in the race, really, towards the end. And fair play to everyone who carries on, follows the rules. But yeah, Crazy Bill, again, lagging out of the session. Not helping him at all, is it? Because I'm sure he's got the pace to get through. Equals saying unlucky, yeah, to Bradfield. Yeah, Bradfield just, he spun. I think he was on. Were you on an in lap, or were you going for another lap?
I was going for another lap. I think I was a 10th up, but then I just spun it like the swimming pool section.
There's no need for you to do it. You were 5th. You were through.
Yeah, but I thought, you know what? I had enough fuel. I just lost it, and then I hit the wall, and I waited for the car to come past, and then tried to spin around again and disqualified. It's Code Masters for you, though, isn't it?
It is. It is an absolute mess sometimes, isn't it? Is it raining? Everyone's on the inters, but it's not raining, is it? I can't see any rain in the sky. What's the weather report say?
Sure, because I'm not in the pits.
Oh, no, you're not. Oh, you know. We're going into this blind then. But everyone's going out straight away, so whether that means it's dried up a little bit, it's going to start raining again.
Just test the intermediates out, innit? See what happens. Well, I think it's still wet enough for intermediates. It's
definitely. It's so much spray coming up still. It's not dry tyres, definitely not. But yeah, so many cars are rushing out, so it might start raining again. You said it would be raining for 45 minutes, however you're not a very reliable source.
Well, that's what Jeff tells me, but Jeff's not very reliable either.
DT Bev's looking for golden so far. Can't wait to see him rinse the competition as usual. I don't think he got any points last week, did he? Not too sure.
What, DT Bev's? I don't know. I don't think he did.
He's out on track now. Yeah, he is.
If it doesn't rain anymore, give it 10 minutes and that'll be... yeah,
it's not... But will it start raining again? That's the only thing. And this is really comes in a strategy here because, of course, Q2, if you get through, you start on the tyres, you set the lap on. But of course, if it's on wet tyres, that doesn't mean anything. So some of them be hoping that it does stay wet for the whole session, so they can start on fresh tyres in the race on the free choice as well. Makes it more fun as well. We saw it last week, I think, in one of the races where free choice of tyre, you see some on hard, some on soft, some on mediums, whereas usually you see the whole of the top 10 start on mediums, apart from one or two that go through on the softs. Who's going to be first to start their lap? It's going to be DT Bev's teammate of Welsh Maldonado. We'll go on board with her. Oh, lucky not to invalidate there. She must have got a lot of speed through there. Really pushing it to the limit. Good start to the lap from Welsh Maldonado. Got a, well, DNF last week after her controller disconnected and she wiped out and out in the process on lap 1. Week before she got her first podium, didn't she, in Canada. So mixed fortunes over the last couple of weeks. Let's see what Monaco can bring for her. We'll go through the standings as well whilst we're watching this lap. Let's have a quick look. So championship standings, we've got Liam in the lead with 146. But then got 100. Oh, and the racing point. It's not crit. It must be Theo. Theo on his lap has lost it, isn't he? He's got wing damage. And I think he's just getting out of the way. A couple of cars here. We'll go back on board with Welsh Maldonado. Sloth is second with 112. 110 for Lepart. 81 for Vice Shane. They're clearly the top 4. And then Jake the Slayer, Welsh Maldonado, 5th and 6th for the chasing. Lead the chasing pack. -3 points for Woods and the Alpha Fox. With Alpha Fox not racing today, and Woods, who's had off-track incidents. Crazy Bill's yet to score a point, and Adams on 1, Theo's on 6, and Ayrton on 7. They're towards the bottom, as Welsh Maldonado's a 123-1. Next up's going to be a McLaren. That's going to be Ginger Ray. Leparkter, he's crashed. He's done a Max Verstappen. Let's go on board with Jake to say it. He's done a Max Verstappen. His car's gone into AI. I don't know. Not quite sure what Jake's doing there. Car should be ghosting. He's got to watch out for Theo now as well.
Look at that.
Ginger Rage is a 125 too, but the park just completely crashed the car. I don't know what Jake Deslay is doing here. He can drive through it. It's ghosting. He knows that. Risking getting disqualified there, but the park, I think he's just done a Max Verstappen. Hit the curb too early, clipped the inside and gone spinning round. Such a shame there for him. He's going to be starting down in P15 then. But Welsh Maldonado, Shadows and Ginger Rage, only 3 to set a time. I think that impacted a couple more.
He's loving it.
And it's P2 for Equals, 123.7, 6 tenths off Welsh Maldonado. So again proves fantastic that she set. Next up is going to be Liam. He's now starting his lap though. DT Bevs is... Oh, a lot of them are coming to the pit. I think a lot were affected by the incident from the park to crash. I saw what Jake did. He could have gone around it. He decided just to stop in front of the car. I don't know what he's playing at. It's ghosting anyway, so you can drive. He is causing trouble. You can drive through it anyway, Jake. You can drive through it. Yeah, Bradfield was not too happy with Jake this day. They've had, well, a couple of times the last few weeks, Jake's done something accidentally, and it's just impacted on Bradfield. He's been...
And the rest of the drivers as well.
Ginger Rage is about to cross the line. He gains 4 tenths, and he goes ahead of Shadows, Ginger Rage. Brilliant time. He's got some pace. He said he'd be back marker today. I don't think he is. Through the Q2 at least, and he's ahead of Shadows now as well. Fantastic effort so far. Sloth's on outlap, that's Ayrton, but he's invalidated his time and he's coming in the pits as well. And it's not raining, is it? It's still not raining, so the track's getting even drier now. I wonder if any are going to start to think about dry tyres.
Yeah, I'd leave it a good 5 minutes, 6, 7 minutes. Just wait till the very end.
Equaz is coming in the pits too. We got a McLaren now. I think that's not Ginger Rage, that's Liam. And
I think Ginger Rage can do better than that. He's got some fuel in his car.
Let's see what Liam can do. He's a 1:23.4, 3/10 off Welsh Maldonado. We saw her first turn, didn't we? It was absolutely incredible. She must have gained so much time. But 3/10 clear of Liam as well was a really good lap. Next up is going to be the Williams of Sloth, who's just on an outlap. And then we've got Ginger Rage again. I wonder if he's up. He's 3/10 up again, according to this. He gains 3.5 tenths at Ginger Rage. He saved a hot lap that time. He saved some of his ERS towards the end of the lap, and I think, again, you don't want to risk crashing in the race.
He's got a lot of fuel in his car as well.
About to see the Haas as well, just start as that. He might have, but oh, he's good there. You want to go down into turn your ERS off here for the whole of this little section, and then you'll be able to save it for the straight at the end. Obviously, you're fiddling around with buttons then when you've got to be focused on the driving, really. And I don't know what Jake the Slayer's.
What's going on here? Look,
it's Jake the Slayer on the lap. He's just completely blocked Ginger Rage. I'm not sure. There was another car in the way. I'm not sure who that was. It might have been Sloth.
1:22.7 there. Great lap.
Sloth was on the lap as well. I don't know if he was held up by Jake or whether it was Sloth holding him up, but whatever it was, it definitely impacted Ginger Rage. Yeah, Liam has improved. He's gone up to P1, 1:22.7. Ginger Rage, it said he was up again, so it might not have impacted his time too much, but he's going to go and set this lap. Oh, he's got a bit slidey there. I wonder if these tyres are starting to lose a bit of their grip. A lot of cars are staying in the pits, aren't they? So I wonder if it is nearly time for dries. And they're just waiting for the end to do one run on the mediums. Let's see what Ginger Rage does this time round. He gains another 2.5 tenths. P4 still, only 5 cars at set times. Oh, he's invalidated here though.
I think the rest are waiting, aren't they? They're waiting for it, aren't they?
I think so. Ginger will be raging. Jake the Slayer again saying, Adam, Sloth caused it, saying Sean. We'll have a look if anyone reports at the end.
Oh, we'll put it in the instant reports. That's all we can do.
Well said. Most sensible thing you've ever said in your life. Pixlers goes up to P2. So he's only 2 tenths off Liam. There is Liam. I don't think he's up on this lap. A couple more cars have come out now. So Jake, Sloth, Theo, Woods is out as well. Ayrton's still not set a lap. Next up's going to be Racing Point. He's going to be Theo. He had a spin earlier on in this session, but good to see him in Q2 as well. It's not been a regular thing this season. Let's see what sort of time Theo can do. He crosses the line. He's up to P5. He's in the 1:23s, ahead of Ginger Rage and ahead of Shadows as well. So good lap there from Theo. And then we see Equaz come through as well, setting another lap. I don't think he improved that time. He might have just been saving up on that lap and going for another one here, and I think he did that, guessing by how much ERS he's got saved up. Jake the Slayer's on a lap. Nice and steady through there, keeping it tidy. He's got Sloth behind him though. And hopefully Sloth's not been held up too much by it. Ginger Rage is finally pits. Jake's up to P5. Sloth goes up to P1. He wasn't held up by it at all. He goes up to P1. It's a 1:22.1. Fantastic time. He did invalidate though on that lap. Even though I don't think he'll need to set another lap unless the dry tyres do come out, because Sloth's set a fantastic time there. 6 tenths clear of Liam in P2. Next up's going to be Ayrton, and he's got this lap validated this time. Ayrton comes across the line. Only P9 for Ayrton. 5 tenths of Ginger Rage. Couple clear of Shadows. So 10 cars are setting the laps now, so I think some have been waiting in the pits for it to go dry and then suddenly decided maybe it's getting too late and they've had to come out. There is still spray coming off those tyres, so I'm not sure it is ready. DRS,
yeah, no, it's still, yeah.
DRS hasn't been enabled, has it? So
just watching Woods at the minute, he's going for it, he's pushing that hard.
Let's have a look at Woods then. Purple sector 1 apparently, according to list. But yeah, when DRS is enabled, that is when you know the track is very, very nearly, if not already, dry enough to put the dry tyres on.
It's worth going on the dries, isn't it?
Ginger, take out some fuel, saying Serious Mushroom. Kelly saying Sloth went into a wall and Jake parked behind him so Sloth couldn't back up. That's up to Sloth if he wants to report that. Yeah, he's been a surprising Q1, hasn't he, Woods, at the time he was setting. We've got Vi, Sheng and Bevs as well on the lap, and they need to get one set, obviously. pretty quickly.
Well,
There's
it's
only
got
4 minutes
purple
left.
again, apparently.
It does
See
say
what we can
purple.
do.
Yeah, again, it's another Codemasters thing. It pops up purple whenever it wants. Can he keep it together in the race? So many times we see him spin out and lose traction in the race. Maybe because I know people say this is hard for traction, it's twisty and turny, but because it's not that, the corners aren't that fast, are they? And Woods goes up to P3, so I think it's definitely helping Woods. And he's showing pace we've not seen from him before. In the last few months he's been with us, and Weisheng's next across the line. What time can he do? It's a 1:21.4 from Weicheng,
yeah,
7 tenths clear in P1. I don't know if the track's drying out or whether it's just because these drivers were at the top in Q1 as well, weren't they? Don't forget. Bevs is going to be next, but he has invalidated and he's going again. He is going for another lap, so that is telling me that it's not going to be dry enough to put the dry tyres on in this session, because Bevs is touch and go if he aborts at the end of this lap to put the dries on. So Theo and Ginger Age 9 and 10 at the moment, they're through. But of course Cryptic and DT Bev's yet to set times. Cryptic's still waiting, so he's just going to wait and do one lap when he comes out of the pits. What tyres is it going to be on's the only question. Look at all that spray coming off DT Bev's car. It's not going to be ready for dry, surely not. Too much spray coming up. There is a dry line forming, but yeah, coming off that Ferrari, there's just too much spray. He won't have enough grip on the dry tyres yet. I'm sure we'll see dries in Q3 though. Woods is fast, he just spins and bottles it, saying serious mushroom. Yeah. Jake, why did you park behind me, saying Sloth? Sloth, report it. That's all I can say.
If it's worth reporting, just do it, yeah.
When it's blame, there's a claim.
That's it.
Really tidy sector this from DT Bevs. He's not wobbled at all. I don't know if that's because he's going slow. Sloth's on the medium tyres. Always got a bit of oversteer there. Corrected it just in time. This looks a good lap from DT Bevs. So this is it. Bevs is not going to be going to the dry tyres. Wonder if Sloth's just done it as a decoy. Bevs only up into P7 though, and his teammate has gone back out on the inters too. So Bevs is going to go for back-to-back laps, I think, here. No one's going to be going to the dry tyres, are they? Cryptic is out on the inters as well. Not time for dries in this session. Again, DT Bev's looking quick. Yeah, I think he might have a bit of a slower setup on, because he's looking like he's mastering all these corners, but he obviously just hasn't got the pace in the car. Sloth and Weicheng, they've just done that to try and dummy other drivers, I think. So they waste their mediums for the race. Cryptic then, I think this is going to be his one and only lap, really, isn't it? Because there's only 1 minute 10 left. And at least he keeps it validated past the first corner, that's the main thing. Yeah, Ginger Age in 11th, Ayrton in 12th, Shadows 13th, and Cryptic in 14th. Their drivers going out at the moment. Shadows is going to be the first of them to set a lap. In fact, we've got Woods crossing the line now, and he doesn't improve his time. Well, then that must be Ayrton, just on an out lap. Shadows, I think, is going to be the next one to set a lap, so let's have a look. In P13 at the moment, one of our most consistent drivers up until that DNF last week in Italy, when he lost it in Ascari, just as quite a few drivers did. Let's see what Shadows can do then. He improves, he's up to P6. Great lap there from Shadows. Maybe the track must be drying out a little bit now. Let's see what Shadows can do now. He's going to go and do another lap, I think. He's got enough fuel. Ginger Age is up in front though, who is up on his time as well. He needs to find a bit more time as well, because he's down in P12 at the moment, and he's lost it. He's lost it there, Ginger Age, and I think it's affected Shadows. He's not got wing damage, but somehow. But yeah, that is Ginger Age done up. I think Theo's done as well. He's down in P11. So Theo and Ginger Age are going to be joining the park out in Q2. It's all down to Ayrton. No, Ayrton's invalidated his time. So it's all down to Cryptic now. He's the only one that can make it through. Let's see what Cryptic can do. He's about to cross the line. He's only P11, so there we go. We're all done already. Unfortunately, has ended pretty prematurely, this Q2 session. The parks are after that huge crash. The Max Verstappen, a corner, as I call it, because I don't know the real name of it. Lost it early on, before getting a lap set. 14th is going to be Ayrton, after validating his final run. Ginger Age in 13th, quality effort. And then we've got the racing points starting 11th and 12th, which is a lot higher than they have been recently, as DT Bev just goes up to P2 as well, but he is safely through anyway. So the top 10, there you go. Both Renaults in there, both Ferraris in there as well. Again, no huge surprises of who's going out, apart from the Parkter with that crash. But yeah, Racing Point have struggled in the championship the last couple of weeks to pick up points. So I'm sure they'll be happy with P11 and P12. Just a couple more drivers out on the track still, but we've got all checkered flags in all of them, so we should be ready to move on to Q3. Show DT Bevs, there you go. Keep our fans happy. Look at that lovely Ferrari. It's going to have a bit of green on it for this year, isn't it, as well?
Oh, horrible. Horrible. It's got like burgundy at the back as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Horrible car.
Oh, Cryptic saying he had yellow wing as well. Oh, Bevs has got a 5-place grid penalty.
What's
I don't know what that was for, but Bevs has got a 5-place grid penalty.
Codemasters again, isn't it?
I'm not quite sure what that's for. I didn't see it pop up in the session. If Bevs could let us know, it'd be great. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that either way. It's just, but it must have made contact with another car somewhere. Jake just says happy with being in Q3 here. Yeah, Equals just made it through, didn't they? 2.3 between the top 10. Equals just made it through past Cryptic. Bev's got that on purpose. He's showboating for the fans. Love it. Bev's got me a Lynx Africa set for Christmas. Oh god, I've got plenty of them. Still got them stacked up from Christmases many years ago. Still on inters. Still. Not raining, but they're still on. It's been
it's not drying out,
minutes now.
At all.
I don't know what the track temps are like, but I mean, surely
Woods has put the softs on. We'll see what he can do. See, he's going to risk it.
Well, DRS isn't enabled yet, is it? I'm sure he's not going to go out on them. Surely not.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Theo saying that was on foot. He is going out. He is going out on him. He's got to test it for everyone. But if DRS isn't enabled, I don't think it's ready for him. Both Renaults are going out. First out is Ferrari Welsh Maldonado, sensibly on the inters. Yeah, Cryptic, don't worry. Yeah, they're trying to say something. I know, I've said that before. I hope that's not why, anyway. Let's see how Woods is doing on his outlap. How's he coping?
Struggling a bit there. Yeah, I think he'll pit.
It's just not ready, is it? I mean, they got 4 sets of fresh softs. None in Q3, so it's worth a try, but no, it weren't worth a try. Look at that splashing up as he goes around the corner off the wheel. It's nowhere near dry enough still. I don't know why the track's not drying up. Woods just lagging a bit, I think, as well.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, look, he's losing it. Yeah, he's lagging and losing it. We'll go on board Welsh Maldonado, who went flying over that corner there. And she's coming in the pits and she's just caned her wing into it. I'm not quite sure what she's done there. Renault, is that Shadders? Yes, it is Shadders. We'll watch Shadders and I think he'll be first to start a lap. Don't know if Welsh Maldonado came in because she thinks it's ready for dries. Hopefully your car in front gets out of the way nicely, and they do. Really
Woods
good.
Is going to do a lap.
Woods is doing a lap, is he really? This is going to end in tears.
Yeah. Yeah, he's happy with that, yeah. Nah.
I don't know why he's risking it. He's got wing damage. Why is he going for a lap on wing damage on stuff?
Has he been on it? Do you reckon he's been on the old, the stuff again?
Tidied up so far from Shadders. You want a drink
Purple,
tonight, are you?
say. What's that?
You want a drink tonight, are you?
A little bit.
Yeah, explains
Might
it.
as well now. Might as well now. The back, aren't I?
Right, Shadows first. Lap time. Let's see what the time's going to be. Yeah, time's even slower than Q2. Woods is invalidated. Don't know what told him it was safe for softs, but it definitely ain't. Sloth's gonna be, yeah, Woods is coming in the pits. Sloth's next.
Just watching Liam. See what he can do.
1:22.2. Over a second quicker than Shadows. Vice, Sheng and Bev's just starting their laps as well. Liam comes across the line. Slower than Sloth by 2.5 temps. My God, Bradfield and Drink and Monaco, I'm done. Saying serious mushroom.
It's a whiskey as well, mate, so see what happens.
Pixels went up to P3. That's close between the top three, I tell you that. Really close between them. Next is going to be, I think Shadows, is he going for another lap? No, he's invalidated, he's coming in. Equals is going to be next. Slower lap left from Equals, 1:23.7. He's 1.5 off the lead. I don't think his quali pace is his main strength though, Equals. He's a great racer. And Sloth's going to be next. He's invalidated, but he's saved up ERS, so he's going to be going again here. And then we've got Ferrari, and that's not Welsh one. Here we go, DT Bevs. See what lap he set a fantastic lap at the end of Q2. It's a slow lap again here from DT Bev though. Maybe just a extra warm-up lap. There's still a lot of spray coming off. I've never seen it. I have it for about half. Liam's improved. He's gone P1. Liam's P1, 1:21.8. Yeah, I've never seen it be inters for this long. No rain at all, but the track just not drying up at all.
What is it? Does anyone know what the track temperature is?
I don't know. I did ask. Young Tommy saying whiskey squad. Let's go. We'll send help for you. Don't worry, Jake. Send Tango. Yeah, I have to put up a list in the commentary box. It's an absolute nightmare. Welsh Maldonado on a lap then. And where is she? She's coming out of sector 1 now. A horrible gearbox glitch. Oh, that's awful to listen to. Vice Sheng's put the softs on in the garage as well. Woods is now on that lap on the inters. There we go. That's more like it. The car has to dry the track itself because there's nowhere for standing water to go because of the barriers, saying Cryptic Alibi. They've got little gullies in them, should still dry off. No puddles on the track, is there? Yeah, maybe Monaco's just a hard place for it to dry up. And oh, Welsh Maldonado's losing it here. Oh, she does well to keep the car together, but she does invalidate her lap. She's pushing too hard there, but fair play to whoever going for it. I'm sure she's going to go again. No, she's coming in the pits. No. She's putting low amounts of fuel in her car. Get you a quicker lap, but inters, usually you see the drivers put a few laps of fuel in. Great save there, same from Tommy. Yeah, it was. Don't know how she managed to avoid contact with the wall. Not sure if... Oh, Sloth just... Yeah, Sloth's not on the lap. He's just gone straight on. Woods is the only car on the lap, then the rest are in the pits, apart from Vice Sheng is on the out lap. He is on the inters, and then Sloth as well, I think is on an in lap. I don't know how it's not dry tyre on this. Yeah, Welsh Maldonado saying we don't know either. Well, it is here in the tunnel, and that's about it. Woods thought it was dry tyres a long time ago. Yeah, she's put the tyres on. She's eager to get on the soft tyres, isn't she? I wonder if anyone's going to go for it, even though DRS isn't enabled yet, and Woods nearly doing a Welsh Maldonado there, but he manages to hold it together just before losing control. Yellow flag, and that is for, I think it's Weisheng, just slowing down to prepare for his lap. Let's see what sort of time Woods can do. He's been on fire so far. And Woods goes up to P4, just ahead of his teammate by 6 tenths though. And he's 9 tenths off the lead, so good for Renault, P4 and P5 at the moment. It's only 7 times on the board. Weisheng is on a lap now though. The pace master for the championship. He kept up with Denso last week when he reserved in the Premier League somehow.
Race, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was incredible from him. It does well to stay on the line there. Took a pretty wide line. He gets close to that wall as you can, and he does really well. He's keeping the car really smooth. There's a lot of pace as well. Liam wants to put the softs on as well. They're just waiting. They're hoping it comes up saying DRS enabled, and if it does, everyone in those pits will be switching to the softs and going out straight away. Oh, Weisheng's lost it.
Weisheng, oh, kept that well.
Again, he saved that brilliantly. Otherwise, that would have been disaster. I'm sure he's going to go and set the lap still anyway. I mean, he's got to, because he won't have time to come in the pits. Yellow flag, and that is for Woods facing the wrong way. Woods is done. He's got wing damage. He won't have time to come in the pits in time, so that is Woods done. Let's see what Weisheng can do. And he's going to lose time. He's lost time from that little spin. And he's still in P2 after that wobble.
Wow.
He's still only a tenth and a half off P1. He's going to go for back-to-back laps here. Woods is in the pits then, yeah, he won't have time to get back out. He is all done. And everyone else needs to get out. Shadows is going on the softs. Shadows is going for it. And he's set a decent lap time on the inters, so he might as well. But still no DRS enabled, so I don't think it's quite ready yet. He didn't even have enough grip to stay in the pit lines at the end. Such a clean line from Woods there. Damn, I jinxed it, saying young Tommy. Liam's out on the softs. Welsh Maldonado's out on the softs too. Bev's out on the inters though. This could be all change here. I think that's Liam. Here it is, Liam going really slow on his outlap. Just in the hope that it's getting drier and drier. He wants to set his time as late as possible. Also needs to warm those tyres up though. Yeah, Woods is not going to make it out in time. Equaz is still in the pit, so Equaz is the only other driver not coming out either. Let's see. Weisheng invalidated his time. He's going to get time to do another one though. Bevs is on a lap. I wonder... Oh, Welsh Maldonado is now going to start her lap. See how she copes on the softs going to turn 1. Not too bad. Wobbling a bit though. This is where she's going to start to struggle through these couple of corners here. You start to lose the rear end. And she's kept it together really well. Doesn't say what the time is because she's not set a time yet. So we're completely blind as to what it's going to be like. But here, look at it, splashing off that left front. Woods is done. Jake the Slayer didn't make it to the line in time, or he invalidated his lap. Jake the Slayer.
Yeah, she's struggling.
So he's all done. She is struggling, isn't she? Be quicker in the tunnel at least. Oh no. Yeah, turned in far too early. Yeah, she needs to get out of the way. Everyone else.
It's Welsh Maldonado, that is.
Pasta Maldonado, that is. She's done. Shadows the second down. Definitely not time for soft. Pixters is miles up. He's 6 tenths up, Pixters. He could go P1 here. Liam's on the soft, so he won't be able to improve either. He's only P3. He's... Oh, look how close that is between the top 3. Weisheng's invalidated his time, so he's done as well. Liam on those soft tyres is not going to be improving. Sloth's invalidated too. And that's it, we're all done. I think Liam's got pole here. Unless Shadows can pull off a... No, he's not going to be able to do it. Weisheng invalidated. Liam was out on the softs. Sloth invalidated too. Woods didn't do a lap. And Pixar's only gained 6 tenths. Pixar's really unlucky there, because if he had a better sector 3 he could have got pole position, but the League 1 driver reserve, and absolutely incredible from him.
Brilliant.
And there we go, we are all done, and so Liam has got pole position. Weisheng in
Well
second.
done, Liam.
Pixar's fair play to him for breaking up that top 3. Brilliant effort from him. Slough in 4th. There's a big gap down to Woods in P5, but Woods, fantastic effort still to be P5. Highest starting position in WNR, I think. If Becca finished her lap, she would have been P9. Yeah, she would have been, yeah. To get ahead of Jake the Slayer, yeah, definitely should have gone to finish her lap, but, well, there you go, Jake just giving you that position, so make the most of it. Equals then in P8. Shadow's in 7th, Bev's in 6th, Woods 5th, Slough 4th, Pixar's 3rd, Weisheng 2nd, and Liam Yeo on pole position, and quality's not usually a stronger thing either. I'll take a breather for a minute, and then we've got the Monaco Grand Prix and the Championship underway. Oh yeah, Tango's making a point in the comments. Bev's has got a 5-place grid penalty. Completely forgot about that. So Bev's goes down 5 positions. Never noticed that no smoking sign in the garage. I'm not sure what that grid penalty was for. Really don't know. So that promotes Jake up into 8th, Welshman Arlo to 9th, and then 10th will be Cryptic. So yeah, the racing points will be split. Well remembered, Tango. Now, it is sunny. Definitely try tyres now, begin the race. 3 choice of tyres. Some will go hard, some will go medium, some will go soft, I'm sure. Bradfield's already said he's going on the hards. Let's have a look. There we've got a right mix. We've got 3 starting on the soft. So Liam, Equaz and Ginger Rage. Both McLarens on the soft. Pole sitter on the soft, so he's looking to extend at the start and try and pull away. He wants that track position, possibly go to a 1-stop, soft hard or soft medium. Depends how the race goes. It's mediums for most of them. 13 on the mediums and 4 on the hards. Cryptic in 10th, Adam in 16th, and then Vintage and Bradfield from the back on the hards as well. Be a mediums for most of them. 13 cars on the mediums. Of course, if there's a safety car after 6 or 7 laps even, the cars on the softs can then pit and go to hards to the end. I mean, the medium drivers can as well, but of course they'd have lost time from being on the slower compounds at the beginning of the race. However, if there's a safety car around lap 24, 25, the hard runners would have played a blinder. You need to be patient, that's what's going on. Good luck, Cryptic, saying Young Tommy. Young Tommy, I believe. Where was Young Tommy? He won, didn't he? He won League 1 race. Very quick formation that round here. Well, mind you, it's quite slow because, like you saw there, with his cars all holding each other up through the slow corners, but very short lap here in Monaco. I know we're seeing 122s all throughout quali, but closer to 110s in the race. Yeah, Renault shared a 3rd row with that Bev's penalty. Here we go, then cars are all lining up on the grid. Liam's got there quite early, isn't he? His tyres will be getting a bit cool. And Bradfield, yeah, Bradfield's quite far back as well. It's not him holding up. I think it's the Red Bull of Adam that's held the back 5 back a little bit. I think we're all lined up, just waiting for Bradfield. Now here we go, we've got lights. Don't know why it always does this to me, but the cars aren't even revving up yet. And now they are revving up. Here we go then. away here in Monaco. And Liam he's not had a good start. Weisheng's got the lead of the race already. He's on the outside. They're side by side. Liam with those soft tyres has not made it pay at the start. They're still side by side. Great view here. And Liam swoops around the outside and keeps the lead of the race. Pixels fends off from Sloth as well. And Sloth's going down the inside as well. And Pixels has left the session. So Sloth's got that move back. Pixels need to get back in as soon as possible. Everyone's got through cleanly. Bradfield's got ahead of Vintage. Adam looking for a move on Crazy Bill there, and we've got somebody going slowly. I think that's Crazy Bill went for a move. I think Adam went for a move too.
What's going on? Come on.
You need to be patient there, and Pixels is losing places as he's out of the session. Equals up to P6, making those soft tyres count. Renault up in the P4 and P5 as well. Great clean start we've had here. And Pixels has joined back. Such a shame for him. Of course, we have the AI running higher. It's on 75, so he hasn't lost 10 places or so. He's only lost a few. It definitely helps him there. Yeah, Renault looking good here for some decent points, and Shadow's getting a bit wobbly though, and already the top three are pulling away.
Oh, Bill's has lost some of his wing.
Bill's lost some of his wing already then. He's in P17. He's going to be... Yeah, Bradfield will be looking to get past him. What a clean first lap that was. No spinning, nothing. Really good so far. Yeah, Liam starting the softs. You'd expect him to have a better start, having more grip on the more grip with his tyres, but Weisheng almost got him, didn't he? And DT Bevs is getting past Cryptic. Cryptic is one of the hard runners though, so I wonder if Cryptic will let his teammate pass as well. The only thing is, oh, they've made contact. They made contact there. Theo with his teammate, he's getting a bit too eager there. And Jake Lasay is passing Pixels, who's still not back in his car. You got to slow down, you got to brake earlier. You got to brake earlier. Yeah, Liam's struggling to pull away at the moment. Maybe he's just saving those tyres to do a soft medium. Equaz will be looking to get past the two Renaults, won't he? On those soft tyres, he'll want to make the best of them as he can. He's pulling away from the pack behind though. Jake the Slayer is falling back. I don't know if his shadows is lagging there, but it appears a bit on my screen. Is going from a red cross to red bar. Liam sets fastest lap and he's pulled out of DRS range from Weisheng, and that's important on this lap because DRS is now enabled. Sloths within a second of Weisheng. All the times are coming back now. Great start from everyone. Pixel saying he can't get back in his car. Is he back? I think he's back. He's back in his car now. Pixel's down in P9. He's lost a few places, but that's why we put the AI up to 75 for this league, 80 for Premier League. Because if it was down on 41, he'd be last. So Theo did manage to get past Cryptic in the end. I think Cryptic might let him pass. What we were saying was, of course, Cryptic is not as easy as move aside and let him through because Didham was right there behind. Ginger Rage on the soft is going to be closing up to Lees as well. He's on low fuel already, so he's obviously going aggressive at the start of this race. And Liam's lost time somewhere because Weisheng is now in DRS. He must have made up 6 tenths on that lap. Not sure if there's wing damage anywhere. Haven't seen many end plates flying off.
Oh, someone's gone.
Ayrton's gone. Ayrton's gone. I'm not sure if he's just clipped that orange barrier of his left rear. I presume he has because he's not got any wing damage. Cryptic's got a 3-second penalty. He's the first driver to get a penalty in the race. And he's falling back as well from Theo. He's struggling on these hard tyres. He just needs to settle down and try and get these as far as he can into the race. Woods is catching up to his teammate Shadders. Woods has definitely got a lot of pace, hasn't he? I wonder if Shadders is going to let him through. Good to see Woods get past lap 1 for the first time in a few weeks. And yeah, Shadders definitely lagging a bit, isn't he? Yeah, we've got a real baton around to P1. Does Liam regret starting on these soft tyres, I wonder? Although it might be said if he wasn't on the softs, he wouldn't have been able to get on the stay in front of Weisheng in the first place. Yeah, Leparc is still in P15. He's not managed to gain any places. But yeah, Ginger Rage on those softs. Let's have a look on the position change. So Dylan was the real gainer. He gained 4 places ahead of Ginger Rage, Leparc to Adam and Ayrton. Yeah, Ayrton dropped places after that spin. I think Adam was compromised by a couple of drivers in the braking on lap 1. Bradfield's going a few up to P17 after starting last. Pix is of course the big loser after being kicked out of the session. He has got DRS now. And yeah, we have got the real gap, haven't we? The top three showing their class because they're pulling away from the rest of the field. I think if Shadows let Woods pass, he's not close enough to let him pass really, but if Shadows let him pass, I wonder if Woods could then catch up to the top three as well. That'd make it really interesting. But Equaz isn't really catching up to the Renault as well, so Renaults are doing really, really well to maintain this P4 and 5, and that'd be great for them in the Constructors. What a race to debut at Monaco. Good luck Ginger Rage, Shane Mushroom, P14 at the moment, he's running well. Had a great quality as well for his debut. And yeah, Equaz is struggling, isn't he? And Jake Deslay is even further 2 seconds back. Welsh Maldonado, not mentioned her yet, she's up in P8. She's under pressure from Pixters though. Pixters will wanting to get places back. Is he going to go for it on the inside? He thinks twice about it though. Sensible decision there, but he's going to want to get back through the field to where he should be. He should be in this battle at the top. And Sloth, I'm not sure if Sloth's made an error somewhere, but he's lost some time.
Oh, someone else has gone. Oh,
it's
I've got a warning for that.
Leparc's gone. He's got a penalty for corner cutting too. He's not got wing damage. Again, might have hit that orange curve. Leparc's struggling early on. He's on the mediums as well. But Bradfield gaining another position from that. Ginger Rage has been overtaken as well by Crazy Bill. Crazy Bill's just spun. He's kept it together though. And that's affected Ginger Rage as well. I think Bradfield's going to have a look at him now as well on the outside. Got to be careful here. And Bradfield sensibly backs off for that one. Loses a little bit of grip on those hard tyres though. He's not going to be close enough to make a move here either. He's going to have to back off. Crazy Bill's out of the session as well. He's another one that constantly gets affected by that. And Ginger Rage will get past his AI pretty soon. And then Bradfield will be next. Liam's in the lead from Weisheng then. Sloth can't get within the DRS range at the moment. He can't quite keep up. Again, he might just be saving his tyres and going for a medium soft strategy though. Shadows in 4th. Woods is now over a second back. Equaz falling further back. One of these soft tyres are going off already. Jake the Slayer in 7th is really gaining on Equaz now. Welsh Ronaldo gained on Jake the Slayer. Pixers and Bevs as well. They're the top 10. They're gaining. And with a Theo in 11th, it's 4.5 seconds off Bevs, and Cryptic's a further 8 seconds back. So it really is a top 10 at the moment, quite far away from everyone else. Theo's got loads of space on his own. He's the only car on the straight at the moment. So he's looking good in P11. He needs to avoid penalties. He could be on for a couple of points here. Leparc's is having such a bad run. Serious Marshall saying absolutely. Leparc's, oh, he's retired in the pits as well, and that's not going to help. His teammate Crazy Bill's in the pits as well. So it's not looking good for Alfa Romeo, but Leparc retired in the pit, and it's going to be minus points for him as well. So no, Serious Mushroom, absolutely right. He's not having a good run of things, is he? He should be right up there with Liam, Weisheng and Sloth battling out with them. But he's struggling at the moment, isn't he? We've got a yellow flag. I think that's for it's Sloth. Sloth's lost it. I think he's clipped the curb again. He's someone else that's clipped the curb. He's lost places to both the Renaults. Can Jake the Slayer get him as well? No, he can't. I think Sloth avoided wing damage. Did we already look? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure he has by the speed he's going through these corners. And he's 4.6 further back from the Renault now. So Renaults are now 3rd and 4th. Shadows P3, incredible effort so far from him. Sloth's tyres will be pretty hot as well after that, but he's already managed to extend over a second clear. And Welsh Maldonado's going for it on Equaz, and she gets the move done. Brilliant move there from Welsh Maldonado. Gets past Equaz. Soft's tyres have not really worked out for him. Equaz under pressure now from Pixters too, and I think they made contact as well. How long for Equaz before he comes into the pits, because he's struggling big time now. Cryptic gets another 3-second penalty. He's really struggling those hards, defending from Ginger Rage and Bradfield now as well. And Jake the Slayer has not been able to stick with Sloth, as he's now catching back up to both the Renaults. Welsh Maldonado looking really pacey at this stage of the race, and Weisheng still clinging within Liam's DRS. And when Shadows is out, no! Shadows is out of the race, and we got a safety car. Where's Shadows lost it? Oh, he's just clipped that curb. He's hit the left side, isn't he? Oh, he's gone in too early, far too early, and just lost that left. And he was running in P3, and we said lap 6 or 7 or 8. Safety car will be perfect for the soft runners.
So I had because the TV's gone on standby.
Oh dear. Not good for you. Wood stays out then. But yeah, the soft runners will all come in. I'm sure the medium runners, a lot of them will come in too, to go on hards to the end. But some medium runners are going to stay out. Woods takes the lead of the race. Welsh Maldonado is second. Pixar's in third. Liam's going to come out the pits on the mediums in P4, so I think he's going for a two-stopper. I can't see them making the end. But yeah, it's hard for everyone else in the pits. I think they just... Yeah, such a shame for Shadders. No DNFs all season. Now he's got 2 in a row. Running in P3 as well. Looking really, really good. And I think that incident was by himself. He turned in too early, clipped the curb, and his car sat in the middle of the road. Such a shame. Touched the wall barely, and the tyre went off. He wants to cry, saying Shadders. Such a shame for him. Really was cheering him on. He was on, well, very early in the race, but he was looking good there, wasn't he? Just has to look forward to next week now, Shadders, and he'll be back firing better than ever, I'm sure. We've got a safety car now on lap 9. Shadders in the park with the 2 DNFs. Good for Crazy Bill to catch back up to the pack, because he's miles behind. So this is good for him, good for Cryptic as well to get off those hard tyres. He was struggling on them, wasn't he? We've only got 2 3-second penalties, and they've both gone to the same driver. Cryptic's got them both. Vintage has stayed out. Yeah, Sloth's come in the pits. Bradfield stayed out. Adam stayed out. Ginger Rage has stayed out as well. He's in P7, so he's going to go on the softs as well. I wonder if he's going to come in now, possibly. No, he's not, so he's going to probably try and go to, I'd say, lap 15 or so then, and then put the mediums onto the end. He'll probably be hoping for another safety car later on. But Bradfield's going to have to... Well, Bradfield and Adam in 8th and 9th, so yeah, that's going to split the pack up. Sloth's in trouble here, because Liam and Vice Sheng managed to come out ahead of this pack, and Dylan's got a penalty under the safety car for corner cutting. That's always annoying. Yeah, Sloth's got to get past Ginger Rage, Bradfield and Adam here, so Sloth's really going to be held up here in the battle with Liam and Vice Sheng. He's already further back because of that spin, but he's going to fall even further back. But almost looks like very, very early in the race, but with Woods, Welsh Maldonado and Pix is yet to pit, and Liam might have to pit again, because I don't think those mediums are going to go to the end. Vice Sheng's looking really good at the moment, but can he hold on to those hards for 30 laps? That's the question. Shadders, at least Monaco is done. I know it doesn't help, but onwards and upwards, yeah, Shadders again. All I can say, Monaco, I always look forward to Monaco, and I never leave with any points, but it's just one of those tracks. Some drivers will gain from it, some will lose, but we know Shadders is very consistent. And the last couple of weeks, obviously DNF, but he'll come back stronger than ever. And again, he showed you today his pace was better than ever as well. Definitely one to watch out for next week. Where are we next? I think it's Austria next week, isn't it? So yeah, not so many walls around there, is there? But so hopefully that'll be one he can pick up some more points. And at least Shadders now can be cheering on his teammate Woods, who in the last few races has been out by this stage, but he's leading the race. Followed by Welsh Maldonado and Pixers. Safety car's going to do one more lap. Young Tommy, Renault driver from League One, showing his support for Shadders in the comments as well. That's what we like to see. Yeah, Jake the Slayer in 6th, and he's on fresh. Yeah, so Jake the Slayer's done really well there to gain out of that, because he's now on the back of this battle between Liam and Vice Sheng. How's that happened? How's he managed to get? Because he was behind Sloth, wasn't he? How's he managed to get 3 cars ahead of Sloth? I'm not sure.
Is he pitted? Is he?
Who?
Jake the Slayer.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know how he's managed to do that. Maybe Sloth couldn't get out the pits. Maybe Sloth came in the pits because they didn't have to double stack because Ayrton's further back. He's not pitted. I just wonder if Sloth got stuck in the pits. I don't think he had wing damage, unless there's wing damage we didn't know about. But we did look and didn't see any, unless it was very minor. But yeah, Jake the Slayer's got Sloth's position there, and safety car's in this lap. Shadows, if we get space tomorrow or someone drop out, if you're available, you can. I'll see if you can reserve for the Premier League. If someone drops out, if you can, you'll go and win it. I know he will. But Woods is doing a safety car restart. When is he going to drop the hammer? He's gone. He's gone now. He left it to the beginning of the straight. It's pretty decent restart as well. Even gaps for the whole field. There's no one close to each other really. Adam on the back of Bradfield. Ayrton's fallen back. DT Bevs on the back of Ayrton's the closest throughout the whole battle, throughout the whole track really. Can Woods pull away now? That's the question from Welsh Maldonado. But Pixter's is there as well. Liam on these fresh mediums. If he is doing a two-stop, he's going to want to get past these three and hope that they will hold up Vice Sheng behind. Oh, there's contact there. Welsh Maldonado's gone wide and into the wall. And Liam's made 2 places up there. Pixter's was right behind Welsh Maldonado. He couldn't breathe. He was trapped by Welsh Maldonado, and Liam just snuck past and made up 2 places. Brilliant move there from Liam. And that's really going to help him, as we were just saying. That's exactly what he needs to do. He's got Woods up in front, but Woods is already a second and a half clear. And Welsh Maldonado falling back. Of course, Liam's on the fresh mediums. But if Leeds are going to hold up Vice Sheng, then a two-stopper might be looking good for Liam. Jake the Slayer's not been able to pull up low. He's still over a second behind. Ginger Age on these softs doing a great job. He's still going around on the soft tyres now as we start lap 13. Liam looking really good, closing up to the back of Woods. Bill's getting past Cryptic for 17th as well. Getting very slowly coming to the final corner line. Vice Sheng on Pixters. He's getting so close, but there's just no room to get past. And Liam is right on the back of Woods now. He wants to get past and pull away as much as he can. Woods knows what he's doing though. Woods has got brilliant pace so far here himself. And yeah, they're not really pulling away from... Oh, here we go. Is Liam going to go for it? He's pulling to the right hand side. He's going to go around the outside here. He's going to go for it. And there's not room for 2 cars there. And Liam backs off in the end. Fair play to him for going for it though. And again just proves he's going for this aggressive 2-stop, isn't he? He wants to get past. He wants to pull away. He'd have lost time from going for it there though. He might have to wait for DRS, but look, everyone is closed up now, haven't they? Welsh Maldonado's right on the back of Liam. Pixter's there too. Vice Sheng's on the back too. Is Liam close enough? If he had DRS, he'd have got the move done there. His DRS is now enabled, but he's, of course, got to wait for the next lap before it comes into play, because there's only 1 DRS zone here. Is he going to go for it here? He's going up the inside. Is he going to get the move done? Woods has still got the inside line. And they make contact, and that's fair racing there from Woods. And Liam's under pressure from Welsh Maldonado now. And she's been hit behind from Pixers, I think. Not sure if there's wing damage, but Pixers getting wobbly. And I don't think he has got wing damage. If he has, it's not visible. Yeah, from Liam trying to overtake Woods. It's really bunched the pack up again now from the top 6 anyway, because Ginger Rage is then holding up the rest of the pack. Well, just Bradford really, and then Adam's holding up the rest of the pack behind, all on the same tyres that they started on. Sloth's now getting past Adam in the tunnel, does it pretty easily as well. Sloth needs to make up these places because he's fallen away from the pack at the top. Vice Sheng on Pixers still cannot get past. He's really being held up by Pixers now, as is Liam from Woods. This time Liam is going to have DRS. He takes a wide line to get more speed on the entrance as Dylan gets past Theo for 15th. And Woods is just too far in front. Pixers and Vice Sheng, and Pixers is in the pits. He's been going hard to the end now. Theo's left the session, needs to get back in as soon as he can. This has not worked out as well for Liam as he'd have hoped, because Woods is doing a stellar job of keeping the lead. Yeah, Pixers will come out. Oh, Woods has hit the wall, he's got wing damage. Woods has hit the wall, he's got wing damage there. Liam gets past. He just turned in too early. And now this is perfect for Liam, because Woods is going to hold up everyone else. And Liam can pull away. He's already got a second. I'm sure Woods is going to have to pit. I wonder if he's going to stay out until lap 22. Those put the softs on. Depends how bad that wing damage is. Surely he can't stay out like that. This has definitely helped Liam. Vice Cheng. Yeah, Jake the Slayer. 1.4 between them, but look how much Ginger Rage is holding up the rest of the pack. 6 seconds off 5th now. He's doing a fantastic job. Absolutely fantastic job. He's definitely going for a soft medium strategy. Adam's got a 3-second penalty. He's P9, done really well, yet to pit of course. Jake the Slayer's looking really good out of this as well. Woods and Welsh Maldonado still, and Woods, yeah, he does pit, there we go. Woods is in the pits. So Liam and Vice Cheng, 4.5 seconds. Vice Cheng is in clear air now. Liam should still be faster being on the medium tyres. Is Theo back in a session yet? Unfortunately he's not back in his car. Woods has had to go to the hards then, unfortunately for him. Equaz in the pits too. Ginger Rage gets a 3-second penalty. He's struggling on those tyres, losing grip, and Bradfield's getting really, really close. They're side by side and he has to back out. He's got to watch out because Sloth's there going on the inside too, and they make contact.
Oh, what's going on there?
And Bradfield just doesn't leave any room again.
I can't do anything about that.
You need to go wider there.
I can't go wide. Look at the size of the track.
You've got to leave a car's width. You didn't leave a car's width there.
There's no car's width on this track.
Penalty if Sloth reports that, I reckon. Bradfield, yeah, Bradfield still stuck behind Ginger Rage. Ginger Rage, what a job he's doing though on these soft tyres. And Bradfield still can't get past. He's placing his car brilliantly. 4.5 still between the top two.
Oh,
Bradfield's got a penalty now. He's struggling. He's struggling behind Ginger Rage. He's getting frustrated. I'm sure Ginger Rage is going to pit in a lap or two and then go mediums to the end. Possibly even this lap. Bradfield will be hoping this lap. Sloth will be hoping this lap. Timings have gone. That means Theo must be back in his car, and he is. There we go, down in P15. And Ginger Rage does pit. What a job he's done on those soft 16 laps. What a fantastic stint. It is going to be mediums to the end for him. So Welsh Maldonado in P3. She's looking really good as well because I think she's going to go to about lap 22 and put the softs on to the end. Yellow flag, sector 1. It's for a Ferrari. Oh no, it's not. It's Alfa Romeo. It's Crazy Bill. Not sure what's happened to him. He must have made contact, and he's got big wing damage, Crazy Bill, as well. He's going to struggle getting that round the corners. He's got Pixers just behind him as well. And Pixer, yeah, Crazy Bill, very sportsman-like of him. Just gets out of the way for Pixers with that wing damage. Fair play to him for doing that. Can't see the gap between the top two for some reason. Yeah, not sure how we got that wing damage. Woods down in P15, unfortunately, but he hasn't got to pit again. That's what some consolation for him at least. Neither's Pixters as well in 13th. Both got a bit of clear air in front as well, especially once Bill pits. Yeah, and this gap between 4th and 5th, especially with Bradfield, Adam and there, and still having to pit. Where's Sloth? Sloth pitted. Did Sloth get wing damage from that collision with Bradfield? I think he must have. Bevs gets past there, and he's got it all wrong there. What's happened to Bevs? Has he got wing damage? I don't think he has, but he's under pressure from the Haas behind now. He's Vintage is in 9th. Still not pitted, but brilliant. Bevs made contact with there, and not sure exactly what happened. Equaz sets fastest lap of the race. Bill's in the pits. Yeah, Sloth down 17. I don't know why he's put the medium onto the end. I don't know if he had damage or what from that collision with Bradfield. But it's really not been a great race so far for Sloth. Let's go, GT Bev saying Jeff Z. Bevs hasn't washed in weeks saying JD. Bradfield has made so many places in buying a bottle of Jackie D for tomorrow. He's buying a... I'm buying a bottle of Jackie D. Seems to work for Bradfield, and Sloth's hit the wall. He's really struggling, Sloth, today. Go on, Ginger. Let's have a look. Ginger Rage, 15th. Ahead of Equaz, ahead of Sloth. I can't wait this. I'd love to see him race more. Love to see Ginger Rage race more. He's hidden this away, isn't he? And he's really in for a good chance for some points as well. Look at the amount of cars that still got to pit at the front. He could be in the points, Ginger Rage. What an achievement that'd be. Dylan's getting past Vintage. Vintage, goes up the back of Dylan there, late on the brakes. Pixter's getting passed by... and Pixter's has lost it. He's got big wing damage. Adams joined back. I didn't even know he'd left the session. He's in P6 though. And yeah, picks it. I think he's got end plate damage on both sides. He hit one wall, went into the other. Don't know if he had to collision with Cryptic, but he's going to have to come back in the pits. And Adams getting passed by Ayrton. Adams still not back in control of his car. It's all helped Bradfield especially. What are your tyres on?
Let's have a look. I don't know, mate. I don't know.
That's a warning, surely. We'll wait till Bradfield's on a straight anyway.
Oh no, let me go.
Can't see these gaps again because Adam must be in control of his car. So many bugs with this game, it's a joke. Yeah, Welshman Oliver's been caught
23% of 32 back.
30, only on 32. You could go, if I were you, I'd go to lap 24, 25 and put the softs on. Yeah, definitely hard soft for you. Dylan's getting past Adam as well. Adam is back in his car, as we said earlier. Good move from Dylan. Down to turn 1. Pix is in the pits. Is it softs or mediums? I think it's going to be mediums, yeah. Couple of laps too early maybe for the softs. As Sloth sets the fastest lap of the race, and of course you do get a point for that as long as you finish the race. And the pack's still pretty congested, isn't it? There's no one anywhere near being lapped. Actually, I'm not sure where... No, Bill's nowhere near being lapped still. Neither's Pixter's. Pixter's is now last. Yeah, apart from 2 DNFs, one unfortunately in the pits, and then one so unfortunate for Shadows, as we saw earlier on. Great race we've had. As we just go past the halfway mark. Liam's in the lead. We'll have to guess how far it is to Weisheng. Was it about 4.5? Yeah, it's 4.5 seconds. Just popped back. Welsh Marinado 8 seconds further back. Definitely still got the pit. She'll be going on the softs as we see the pit window's open for her now. I should think she'll wait a couple more laps though. Jake the Slayer is going to the end. So he's looking good for a podium, Jake the Slayer. Woods gets a 3-second penalty. He gets on the podium. Oh, and Sloth's falling down again. Sloth's just lost. Oh no, it's because Woods is in the pits, and then Sloth's lost out to Equaz as well. He's going to go down the inside, and he does get the move done. He's got a lot of pace there. Sloth really good on the brakes too. Ginger Rage up in 13th though. That's next for Sloth. Sloth goes a bit wide there. He's going to let Equaz have a go back. He keeps it together though. Woods in the pit. Yeah, Woods in the pits again. What has happened to Woods? He must have got more damage. And Woods from being... Look, for Renault, oh, such a shame. Qualifying was brilliant. They were running 3rd and 4th comfortably. Now they're 18th for now. Such a shame for Renault. Especially after winning that first race as Bevs makes a move coming down out of the tunnel. He gets it done on Ayrton as well. Brilliant move there from DT Bevs, even though we joined on pretty late to it. And Bevs, yeah, Bevs going to the end as well. Ayrton on the mediums. He's still got to pit Ayrton. Yeah, Bev's looking good for a decent handful of points as well. Yeah, and again he's going to wait out, I think, as will Welsh Maldonado. And yeah, Liam will not be able to go to the end, surely, on these tyres. Theo is now in the pits. He's been on the hards for 12 laps, so... I don't know if he's got wing damage. I think they're preparing a nose cone, so he must have wing damage. Yeah, he is, so he's going to go mediums to the end. It does look like a battle between the top two fluent. That gap has stayed about the same, hasn't it? But I think Weisheng's holding back a little bit, saving those hards to the end, whereas Liam, I don't know if he's pushing. Probably is pushing though on those tyres, and then he's going to go to the softs in a few laps to the end as well, but he'll be a lot quicker towards the end. So yeah, Bradfield in 5th. Again, he's another one that's going to pit in a couple of laps. Yeah, Bevs will go up to 4th once Welsh Maldonado and Bradfield pit. But yeah, Ferrari have really emerged out of this. I think they started down in 9th and 11th, didn't they? Especially if Bev's unlucky with that 5-place grid penalty, which we don't know what it was for, but they're definitely looking good for some decent points. I don't want to jinx it. Last time I said a team's looking good. That was Renault. And now they're not. Woods running last. Such a shame for him, but he's on fresh mediums and hopefully he can pick up some places. Yeah, Crazy Bill, 15 seconds of 14th, and I think unless we see a safety car, It is only really that top 14 in the battle, as Cryptic Alibi is getting passed by Sloth down into turn 1. Good move again from Sloth. Next up for him is Vintage, and then Adam as well. And I think there'll be... and Ayrton's a bit further up the road, and Dylan as well. So yeah, I think Sloth's still on for at least a decent P7 here, possibly even more, because all the cars in front have still got to pit. And Sloth is getting past Vintage already. What a race Vintage has had so far though. Reserving from League 1. He's been running in the points for some of it. Weisheng slowly starting to close the gap on Liam. I think his mediums are starting to go off a little bit. 4.2 now. Welsh Malnati's fallen 13 seconds back. Of course, she's leaving it another lap. She'll probably pit on this lap then. 15 laps is easy on the softs to the end. I think Ginger Rage did 15 on them, and they were from the beginning of the race. I know they're not used because of it was a free tyre choice, but more action, there's more fighting. You've got to warm your tyres up at the beginning, so it's a lot harder. They can definitely do 15. And Ginger Rage, talking of him, he's just lost a car. No, it's all gone upside down as soon as the car pits, and it's Vintage in the pits finally. After a great stint, Adam getting passed by Sloth as well. He's still got to pit too. Vintage puts the softs on, so there we go. We've got the only car on the softs in the grid. Vintage is going to be on them till the end. Let's have a look. Where's Vintage come out? Is he coming out in last? He does just come out in last, behind a battle between Theo and Woods. Woods looking to get past Theo. Still the same gap out in front. Welsh Maldonado, I wonder if she's going to pit. If I was her, I'd definitely be pitting now. Definitely be pitting now. And she doesn't. She's staying out for another lap. Does she know she's got to pit and she can't just go on them to the end? I'm sure the next lap or two she definitely will. Jake the Slayer's catching her now. Ginger Rage gets a 3-second penalty. He's running comfortably in 13th at the moment. Still within a second of Equaz too, and Equaz is catching up to Cryptic. And Adam and Cryptic have still got to pit as well, whereas Equaz and Ginger Rage haven't. Adam does come in the pits now. Softs to the end for him as well. Yeah, see, no one doing a medium hard around here, I don't think, unless there was caused by the safety car early on. It's just there's too much too safe doing a medium hard, isn't it? You can afford to go a bit more aggressive, hard soft, or if you're Welsh Maldonado and Ayrton, a medium soft as well. They're doing the same strategy. 24 laps on mediums around here is a great effort. They can do more than that as well. There's no need to anymore for Ayrton and Welsh Maldonado now. They'll start to lose time. They don't need to. You can see Ayrton starting to really struggle. I wonder what his rears are on now. Adam's getting passed by Theo, and Adam's on the fresh mediums as well. And Dylan's getting passed by Sloth in the tunnel. Sloth up to P8. Next up is Ayrton for him, who is his teammate. So I don't think Ayrton will spend much time holding him up. Especially if Ayrton comes into the pits. Yeah, and Welsh Maldonado, 17 seconds nearly off P2 now. And yeah, if Welsh Maldonado... Oh, Sloth getting a bit too close there at the back of Ayrton, and Ayrton stays out, yeah. I don't know. Staying out again. And Crazy Bill's getting past Pixels for P13, and we've got a yellow flag, and that's for Theo. Yellow flag in sector 2. Theo's going slowly up. He's got damage. Dylan's in the pits for the softs now. I don't even think Theo's in the session. He's ghosting, isn't he? Oh, that's because Liam's right behind him. That's why he's ghosting. I think it might have cost Liam a warning. Dylan in the pits for the softs then. He's going to come out in P14. Adam's in 15th for the mediums. Welsh Mallo's got a 3-second penalty now. I think that is from staying out too long on these mediums. As Liam now starts lap 27. Yeah, as I was saying, Welsh Maldonado and Ayrton have done 25 on the mediums. It's 7 laps till Liam gets there. That'll be lap 34. So it's only 5 more laps for Liam to go to the end. I wonder if he's going to go to the end. Yellow flag sector 2. And is that for Ayrton? It is, I think it's for Ayrton. I don't know if it was caused by his teammate being too eager to get past. Welsh Mallo's finally in the pits. I'm sure Ayrton's going to be in the pits now. I don't know if he lost it by himself or was involved with his teammate, but he didn't move out of the way for his teammate, did he? Ginge can do it, saying Serious Mushroom. I'm sure he can. P11. Ayrton in the pits now as well. And look, Cryptic Alibi, not sure if he will pit or not, but he's going to be easy pickings, isn't he, for Equos at least. Equos goes to the outside, Cryptic sticks to the line though, and Equos goes for the switchback. And we get a great view here of Ginger Rage, who's now moved up into the points. Equos gets in front, Cryptic breaks early, I think. Not sure we just got out of the way in the end. And Ginger Rage has got a good line here as well. Is he going to go for it on Cryptic? He's not, he's far too back. Too far back. Oh, and Ayrton spun it coming out of the pits. He's reset the track there, Ayrton. I think that could be a penalty there for resetting to the track, of course. Yeah, he came out of the pits. I'm not sure he got wing damage from doing that. He's in P15. He's got Vintage a few seconds down the road. It is now being lapped by Liam as well. Adam's in P13. The top 13 are not being lapped. Not sure they will be either, because Adam's on these fresh softs, and I should think he'll be quicker than Liam at this stage in the race. Ginger Rage on Cryptic, and he just hit the wall. I'm not sure if he hit the wall. Ginger Rage there. I'm not sure he's got damage. Steering looks okay at the moment. Ginger up for points in the debut. I'm like a proud dad saying Serious Mushroom, oh, it'd be brilliant if he could keep this going. He's got to save some fuel though towards the end of the race, because his fuel gauge is on yellow. He can't get past Cryptic yet either, and he's got to get past Cryptic pretty soon. He's on 8 lap pressure mediums, because Pixar's behind. He's going a lot quicker at the moment, and Cryptic is holding him up. Welsh Malnado on these softs and gaining on Sloth. She's quicker than Sloth at this stage of the race. The gap between the top two has fallen to 2.5, so I think Liam is going to the end, definitely. Oh, and Welsh Malnado, he's spun there. She's got too close to that yellow curb, isn't she? I said you want to go close to it, but not that close. So Liam, I think, is just going to stay out to the end, try and hold Weisheng up, because I'm sure Weisheng will really close up to the back of him. Jake the Slayer's further. And Bradfield is still out. I forgot he was still out. Why has he left it so late? He's left that wing. He's changing wing as well. He should have pitted a couple laps earlier, definitely. Forgot he was still in the race. Bevs is going to go up to 4th. I think. I'm not sure if Sloth's going to go up. Bradfield's played an absolute blinder here. If only he didn't get wing damage and stayed out earlier. But Sloth and Welsh Malnado are now battling for P5, and Sloth's got a penalty, and he's got more wing damage as well. As I was about to say, he's got wing damage. That left end plate's missing, so that's why he's even slower. Bradfield comes out in 7th, just ahead of his teammate Equals. Alpha Tauri looking good now as well. Bradfield's got 5.8 seconds to make up. Ayrton gets past Vintage, but Sloth is holding Welsh Maldonado up with that wing damage. And DT Bevs has played a fantastic race here, hasn't he? I mean, the top two, Liam and Weisheng, they're 1.8 between and 1.7, 26 seconds clear of Jake the Slayer in 3rd. They could pit and still be 1st and 2nd. Bevs is 13 seconds back on Jake the Slayer. Jake did get lucky with a safety car, but he's kept it together where its pace must have been good. He's looking good for a podium. Sloth 6.5 seconds back. Welsh Maldonado really being held up by Sloth. Sloth with the wing damage. Yellow flag, and that's for a racing point. I think that's Theo. He's facing the wrong way. And he's been disqualified for blocking the pit lane. Where have we seen that before? Theo. And Pix just gets past Ginger Rage. I'm not sure if Ginger Rage... Oh, he has got damages. That left end plate of Ginger Rage is missing, so he's fallen back. Oh, that's such a shame. We're busy watching that incident with Theo there. He's been disqualified for blocking the pit lane. I'm not sure what that was all about. He weren't even at the pit lane entrance. Pixers is in the pits. I'm not sure if he's got more damage, but it puts Ginger Rage back in the points. Crazy Bill, how far is Crazy Bill behind Ginger Rage? It's 1.7, but Crazy Bill's tyres are older. Adam's close behind as well, so Adam could be on for that final point yet as well. Cryptic's doing good in P9. Yeah, Pixar's on fresh softs, down in P14, and he is only reserving, so might just be going for the fastest lap. The Bevs fan club are missing out, they absolutely are. He's in P4, looking strong, no penalties. And look how quick Bradfield has gained up on this battle. He's taken 4 seconds in the last 2 laps, 4.5 seconds even. And Welsh Maldonado's going for it on Sloth down the inside, and she gets the move
come
done.
on, I'm going to get held up there.
Oh, Welsh Maldonado's been held up about 5 laps. And I think Cryptic's lost it. Cryptic's lost it. I think he's clipped that curb and spun around. He's still in P9 though. he's 21 laps on those tyres. He's going to be under big pressure from Ginger Rage and Crazy Bill, and Adam even. Adam will really be eyeing up the first points in a while. He's only on 3 seconds as well, and the 3 cars in front are on 6. 1.2 between the top 2. Then Jake the Slayer further 30 seconds back, the top 2. It is a shame that Shadows came out of that battle, so did Woods. Leparter as well would have been up there too. Pixels if he weren't kicked early on. But it has turned into a two-way fight between these two. Liam 1.4 clear. Liam's tyres will be worse off than Vaisheng's. He's in puncture territory. At least with Liam he's got that 30-second gap. If he did have to pit, he should be okay. Hope Cryptic stays calm up there. Oh, I hope young Tommy didn't say that just before he spun. He jinxed it if so. Yeah, Welsh Maldonado really closing up to her teammate now. Of course, Sloth's 2.7 back, so he really is holding. He really did hold her up, like he is now holding Bradfield up as well. Bradfield's got to be patient, save his ERS, and do it on the straight. He's got to get a good exit here though, and he does that exactly. DRS, ERS, bang, go. And he's not got the pace, has he?
I've got nothing, can't do it.
He's not got the pace, he's got to wait for Sloth, and he's getting a penalty as well. He's on 6 seconds now, so he really needs to get this move done. Because Sloth's only got, I think Sloth's only got 3, isn't he? Yeah, he has. So Bradfield needs to get past him, and that's not going to help. Hitting the wall. Please will you read the top 5 out? It's grainy. Oh, it's perfect on my stream. Liam's in P1. 4 tenths now clear of Vaisheng. Jake the Slayer's in 3rd, 32 seconds off 2nd. Bev's in 4th, further 11 seconds back. We've got to watch this fight between the top 2. Welsh Maldonado in 5th, Sloth in 6th, Bradfield 7th. Liam is really slowing up now. Vaisheng's right on the back of him. Liam's got to be in puncture territory. I'm not sure if he's going to make it to the end, but I think Vaisheng's really in a good place here. Don't forget he's on 24 lap old tyres himself, albeit the more durable hard tyre. Jake the Slayer 33.2 seconds back, and Bradfield, what's he done now? Has he got wing damage?
Yeah.
He's got wing damage, there we go. He just needed to stay patient, he could not do it. Yeah, Jake the Slayer looking very good for P3. I'm not sure about Bev's P4 yet, because Welsh Maldonado on these softs really gaining up. She's got a penalty low of 3 seconds, and Bev's hasn't got any penalties, so I wonder if he'll just let her pass. Ferrari looking good for a 4-5 here though. Bradfield, Sloth's got wing damage too, so Bradfield should still be alright to get past Sloth. He's got to be more patient on the brakes though. Pixel sets fastest lap. There's a point for Haas if they can keep it, and Ayrton's getting past Crazy Bill for P11, and Adams in P13, going down the inside of Crazy Bill, and he gets the move done. Good move there from Adam. They're ghosting, unfortunately. Unfortunately here, you get lapped pretty easily. As we saw in League 1, only 6 cars didn't get lapped. If you're racing, it is pretty annoying with it. Ginger Rage getting passed by Ayrton as well. Ayrton, of course, on the fresher softs. It puts Ginger Rage outside the points.
Oh!
But what's happened there?
Sloth went a bit wide.
And DT Bevs, look at that, gets out of the way for Welsh Maldonado. I mean, he's got a big fan club in the comments most of the times. I'm sure it's not just for his racing, because he's just moved out of the way for his teammate there. Brilliant sportsmanship there. No point fighting that. 25 laps. In the hope as well that Welsh Maldonado can chase down to Jake the Slayer and hope he gets a couple of penalties too, because she is gaining on him now. And Bevs looks pretty safe at P5, no penalties, and of course Sloth and Bradfield behind with wing damage. Bill's in the pits, 21 laps on his mediums, good stint from him. He's putting softs on now, looking for the fastest lap. Yeah, Alfa Romeo and Renault really not had a great race, have they? Neither have Haas. Adam on the back of Ginger Rage now. Ginger Rage struggling with that wing damage. Adam's going to go to the outside now. Ginger Rage fights the inside line. Not sure why they're ghosting, because Vaisheng's miles in front. Oh, and they make contact. Adam's got to back off there. And he does in the end. Yeah, Vaisheng's still right on the back of Liam. I know they're so close. That's the thing with Monaco, they're so close. You can easily take your eyes off it. because it's so hard to overtake. And Cryptic's having his own fight in the Ghost there. Cryptic doing really well to hold on to that 9th place at the moment. Oh, but Ayrton's... I thought Cryptic hit the wall then, obviously didn't. Ginger Rage could still be on for a point here, so could Adam. Because Cryptic 25 lap old mediums, will they hold out till the end? Vice Cheng's now got DRS on Liam. Bev's fan club are still watching, saying Chemma, brilliant to see. I'm sure they'll be happy with him in P5, especially after starting 11th. And Bill's getting passed by Vintage. Oh, I think Bill's had an off moment there. Yeah, he must have had an off moment. 35 seconds between second and third, and we've got a yellow flag. I'm not quite sure what it's for. No cars going slowly in that area of the track at all. Ayrton's getting past Cryptic Alibi over P9. It's a strange place to get a move done as well. Oh no, no, no! Liam's left the session. Not again. Getting back. Oh, he needs to join back. Oh, Vice Cheng's going to take the lead. Oh no. I don't know what to say. It happened in Spain, didn't it? It was running P1 and the Parker took the win because Liam left the session. And it's happened again to Liam as Ginger Rage gets another penalty. Oh, absolutely devastated for him. Vice Cheng's just stolen the win from him. I would say here, I know you won't lose too much time in getting back, but it's track position that you want, and that's why Liam played that strategy. And now, oh, AI's brought him into the pits as well. Oh, I don't know why we have these connection issues with. So I know Bill as well is constantly in and out of session. It's ruined his race today as well, ruined his quali. It's happened to Theo a couple of times as well, Liam as well. Jake the Slayer's not been cut out of session yet. Oh, I've jinxed that for him, haven't I? Really unlucky for Liam, saying Shadows. Yeah, I can't believe it. I'm absolutely gutted for him. At least he can go and set the fastest lap now, and at least take an extra point. I know that'll be no consolation really for him, but he's got to get his head down and keep going. Jake the Slayer's got a 3-second penalty, and yeah, it's only 6.3 to Welsh Maldonado, so she really has started to gain. So if Jake gets another penalty, as unlikely as he's only just got his first, could be on for something good here. Bev's closing up to Welsh Maldonado. He's just staying in there DRS because he will take that position back after having no penalties, unless he gets penalties himself. Bradfield still can't get past Sloth. Theo's left the session. There we go again. Oh, he's disqualified anyway, isn't he? Disqualified Bradfield in quali, and then disqualified Theo in the race. I've got to say overall though, as Adam's getting past Ginger Rage down to turn 1, the race has been absolutely fantastic. Pixter's up into P11. He's really managed to fight his way through the field on his stint in the softs, hasn't he? He must have been so quick. He's now looking to get past Cryptic. Cryptic just squeezed in there just at the right time. 28 laps on these tyres. They've all got 6 seconds, these three, 10th, 11th and 12th. Ayrton's pulled clear of this pack. He's going to finish 9th unless something goes wrong. Incredible from Ayrton. Yeah, everyone is being lapped 9th and below. Yeah, it's only the top 8 that aren't lapped. Not sure if Liam did set the fastest lap. Let's have a look. He hasn't yet anyway. Fastest lap's currently with Pixter still, who's looking to get past Cryptic still, but Cryptic's clinging on to this final point. 28 laps on those medium tyres. Is Vice Cheng starting to struggle on the hards? As he starts the last lap then. Oh, we missed the grand finale because of connection issue. Absolutely gutted for that. We've got a yellow flag. Not quite sure what that's for. I think it might be the other McLaren, a Ginger Rage. I think it is. I think he's just getting out of the way of Liam, his teammate. Or is he out of fuel? I think Ginger Rage is out of fuel. And Adam fighting with Cryptic. Pixter's managed to get past. Adam's looking to get past as well. Oh, what has happened there? What has Pixter's just braked there, and Adam's gone into the back of him. I think Ginger Rage is out of fuel. He's We said he needs to watch his fuel, didn't we? It's such a shame for him to end the race like that. He's had a fantastic race. But yeah, we saw it flashing yellow, didn't we? Anyway, Weisheng, where is he? He's now coming through the end of Sector 2. He deserved to be top 2. First or second, we don't know. Such a shame for Liam, though, because of how it ended in terms of him being kicked out. But Weisheng, I'm not quite sure what he's doing here. Funny if he spun doing that, wouldn't it? Anyway, Weisheng comes across the line and he wins the Monaco Grand Prix, the crown in the jewel of the F1 calendar. Liam, again, such a shame for him. Won't be able to stop saying that. But he's going to come home and take P2. Still fantastic points there for him. Jake Deslayer's in P3 then. And he's not had a podium all season, has he? But he's just kept his head down today. I don't think he's got any wing damage. And he's raced absolutely brilliantly. And he's comfortably going to get this podium, isn't he? Really, really good drive from Jake Deslayer. He'll be over the moon with this. He crosses the line. P3 for Jake Deslayer. Incredible race. Welsh Maldonado's next. She didn't manage to catch up to him. She's got a penalty too, so DT Bevs takes P4. Brilliant 4 and 5 for Ferrari. Sloth crosses the line in 6th. That's a really good effort from Sloth to recover after such a poor start in a few instants. And there we go. We missed the rest. Cody's bullshit again, saying Liam. Absolutely, couldn't agree more. Brad? No way. No way, not having that. He did have a good race from last, and to start last year and getting the points is a really good effort. Yes, Jake the Slayer. Jumping Ginger Rage was an important thing under the safety car, wasn't it? Because it put 3 cars between Liam, Weisheng and Jake the Slayer and the rest of the pack. And I said at the time that could be important for Jake the Slayer. And it really turned out to be, didn't it? Well done, also in Theo. Let's have a look then. Confirmation of it. Yeah, look at the gap between the top 2 and the rest. I know that's obviously not fair on Liam because he was right up there with Weisheng, but brilliant pace on them two. And then the point scores in. Both AlphaTauri, both Williams, both Ferrari in the points. 2 points for Ayrton, that could be crucial in the battle for relegation. Cryptic gets the final point as well. Adam really unlucky. I'm sure he won't be too happy after that incident with Pixters, but great drive from Adam. He's definitely found some pace here today as well. But yeah, AlphaTauri will be happy with those points too, I'm sure. Weisheng takes the win. Oh, after only leading the race for the last couple of laps, but well done again to the championship. Fantastic effort. Only 3 DNFs, 2 of them, 1 disqualification, which was nonsense. That was so unlucky for Theo, unlucky for Shalid as well. The parts that retired in the pits. Everyone else, absolutely stellar drive. Do you want to do the interviews? Do you want to interview Jake the Slayer? Go on, I'll let you do it. Do you mean how long we got? Oh, we got as long as you like. Right. I will. Yeah, I'll leave Liam to it for a minute. I doubt he's going to be too happy after his race, but yeah, it's robbed us of a great battle towards the end. I'm sure Jake's going to join us, though. 100% sure of that. I'll give it a minute, and if not, we'll end the stream, and he'll miss his moment in the spotlight, because he won't get another podium again all season. There we go. He's joined. Take it away, Bradfield.
So then, Jake, what's the story in Ballymore then, mate?
The story of Ballymore is managed to avoid the chaos lap 1. I thought if there was going to be an early safety car, I already planned to just go for the hards. So if anyone got stuck behind me later in the race, it would be hard for them to overtake me. And as I was coming out the pits, when the safety car was out, I went for hards. I saw Ginger Rage steaming it up on the main straight, and I was like, I have to get in front of him. I reckon if I get stuck behind him, it's going to be the end of me.
That's
And
what. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's what happened on the
Sloth was
restart.
behind 3 of them. I think it was Ginger Age, Adam, and Ayrton. I think it was. You were in front of 3 of them. And Sloth somehow came out behind them all. But yeah, that definitely got you.
Yeah, I think he got wing damage just before. So don't quote me on that, but I think he got wing damage. That's why he got stuck behind. And on the restart, then I focused more on the exit out of the final corner, pull the gap to Ginger Age, and then he just decided to be a nice roadblock and give me some comfy room for the top 5. I thought what's it called? I thought Welsh Maldonado was going to try and go to the end. I didn't know if the mediums, she had pitted for mediums or started on those mediums, but she had a really good pace on it. But luckily she hit, so it gave me the chance to be careful then and not get wing damage.
You done alright, man.
Yeah, well
those
done
top 2 were ridiculously quick. Like, fair play to them.
Well done to Jake the Slave with P3, and as he said, well done the top 2 as well. That is it there for tonight, and we'll see you at 7:30 for the Premier League. Can't wait for it. See you tomorrow.